So it's heavy, dark, but not that prominent, intense in the nose. Welcome to Whisky.com, where fine spirits meet. My name is Horst Lüning. I'm the master taster of Whisky.com, and today we have the second sample of Glenrothes. It's a vintage 1988, and it's part of a assortment of miniatures, but double-sized miniatures with 0.1 liters each. And I had those whiskies 5 years ago or so, and I do not remember anything. Yeah. So Glenrothes has these bulgy bottles, and typically I remember a little bit of it, but they have so many different vintages and different bottlings, kosher or not, and with age statement and without, and so I do not remember all those different whiskies, and this one is probably contains sherry cask because it's darker and Glenrothes is not coloring. And it's 1988 and it was bottled in 2011, so it's 23 years old. Quite an age. And there, as always, or most often at Glenrothes, there are 3 dates on it. Distilled in 1988, so all casks in these batch were distilled or filled in the year 1988 with freshly distilled spirit. And then they were selected in November the 4th, 2008. So they select the single casks, and for giving a harmonic taste of the full batch of several, probably a dozen casks, they marry them in other casks, in fresh casks or different casks, bigger ones, typically sherry casks, and this time for 3 years. So this one is bottled in 2011. And as I said with the previous tasting, if the marrying casks were smaller than 700 liters, which is the regulation in Scotland, then the marrying period adds to the maturation period. If the marrying vat is bigger, then it's just marrying and no further maturation. The biggest cask in Scotland, which counts for the ages of maturation, is 700 liters or less than 700 liters. Here they give a hint of the content: rich candied orange peel. So the fruitiness of the distillation, oxidized from fresh citrus down to oranges, and the cask gives some bitterness, some extreme spiciness, so they feel orange peel because the peel has those intense oils. And fruit compote. Yeah, so a mix of fruit and, well, the cask influence and all that, quite dark. How strong is it? It's down to 43 as well as the other was. Yeah. So it's heavy, dark, but not that prominent, intense in the nose. So it rests, sleeps, resting here in the glass. And then these earthy flavors from Glenrothes appear, which are very rare in other whiskies. Then herbs, oakiness. This is an old one. Yeah, but not prominent on the nose. Now the oranges are there. Really, orange peel, definitely. A little bitterness showing through. A little more bitterness. Really bitterness. Coffee notes. Strong, intense aftertaste with oakiness all around. Drier. No sweetness at all. The fruits are very, very dark, old. And this weird taste of earthiness from Glenrothes. Not to say it's bad, it's really excellent. It really is something very, very special. An old, fully matured, showing extreme oak influence. Mouth-watering after the second sip. Really, oranges. Going over to a little nuttiness. Walnuts probably. Yeah. And showing warmth with only 43% in my throat. Yeah. I will not give that sample away. It's really good. Yeah. Thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned. There's more to come. And if you don't find this bottle on the shelves, I'm sorry. This was a find in the shelf, in my shelf, and I'm cleaning up for spring. And so I find these 2 remaining miniatures in that assortment of 3. I have no idea what the third was. And I said a little bit about the Glenrothes distillery with a video of the 1998 I had yesterday or the day before. Thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned, there's more to come.